Hey, Pop Rockers, how's it going? Paul with you right now. It's going to be an annoying little interview here because I've got an echo in my headphones and I can't get rid of it. So hopefully it's not echo-y with you. But we've got a special guest with us tonight. We've spoken to this special guest once before, and I'll tell you what, it was a year ago that we spoke. A year and 20 days ago. So right now we're going to be speaking to a special guest from South Australia. Let's get this going. Hey, Kaitlyn, how you going?
Hey, good. How are you?
Good to have you back on the show.
Yes, I'm so glad to be back.
I know it's been a while, it's been a year.
Oh, I know. It's been crazy.
Yeah,
Honestly, a crazy year.
I know. Hopefully things have been going good for you.
They've been going really well, actually,
Yeah,
just hustling away with the music and everything. So, yeah.
yeah. So the last song that we had you for was "Don't Hit Me Up,"
Yes.
and this time it is "Do Me Wrong."
That's correct.
Yeah, I like how you got the bright colours for your covers.
I wanted to keep them nice and bright, kind of like, I don't know, keeping that energy going, just like the music as well. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Well, talk us through. Do me wrong. How did you come up with it? How did it all come about?
Yeah, so this one I actually did a co-write with my mentor, Alex Hosking.
Yep.
She's absolutely incredible, like mainly a dance artist in the UK. Yeah, so some of her stuff absolutely amazing, platinum, everything. And we had a session together and thinking, just coming up with some brand new ideas. And I just had this one story my friend was telling me. She was talking to me about all her boy problems, as your friends do. And she was saying to me, like, oh, like, this guy is so attractive, like, he treats me so badly. But she's like, I don't care, he's hot anyway. And
The
so
old saying,
in my
treat them
head, I
mean, keep
kind
them
of,
keen.
yeah. So I had in my head, I was like, we started off just kind of, singing some melodies out, getting some ideas. And my mentor was saying, don't do me wrong, the classic classic pop song, we're out here being like, please, like, stay with us. And I was like, hey, why don't we kind of like twist it and change it to Do Me Wrong,
Yeah,
focusing on what my friend was telling me about. So it's like kind of that different spin on it. So that's kind of how that whole concept came up for that song.
yeah. How long's it been out for now?
A few months now, actually.
Yeah.
It came out in November 18th. So it would be about 3 months.
Yeah. Oh,
Two,
cool.
3 months now, yeah.
How's it going? Is it getting picked up?
It's going actually pretty well. I know there was like some slight issues with Apple Music, so we are in the mend of doing that, and it will be re-released on Apple Music soon.
Yep.
But it's been doing so far so good. Yeah.
Is it on? Are you getting it on radio?
This one not as much as the first one. I think that's also came to the issue with Apple Music.
Yep.
It was mainly just with the artwork that just needed to be redone and resent out. But there's always like your little speed bumps when
Oh,
releasing things. But
yeah.
yeah.
Is it on AMRAP?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Yeah, because we got kicked off there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because we don't broadcast normal radio because we're on the internet. They said no, we can't be on there.
Okay, that's
we're
so
missing out.
annoying about it.
Yeah, but that's how come we didn't get it. Otherwise we would have been speaking to you in November.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been looking on your Instagram and things. You've got a heap of stuff there. You're doing singing, and you did a dance video as well.
Yes. So in that one, I went to Los Angeles
Yeah.
in 2022, just before Don't Hit Me Up was released. And that one, I had Casey was my choreographer,
Yeah.
and he was a dancer in Euphoria, had done all these different like insane things over in Los Angeles. And yeah, so I did a workshop with him and we came up with that dance Toxic. It was
Yeah.
really nice just to jump into it. I used to be a dancer for about 16 years or so, a long time, competitive. But yeah, so I stopped that for a few years and it was really nice just to kind of jump back into those, into kind of the dance world again and yeah, just bring out my inner performer.
Okay. So you've got any more music coming up in the future?
There definitely is. There's a lot of things in the work. I've got some co-writes coming up. And hopefully be flying out to Melbourne to work with some different producers as well,
Yeah.
kind of get that different sound and everything. So yeah,
What
I've
type of
got
sound?
some very exciting things.
Cool. Oh yeah. Hey, what type of sound are you going for? Because in "Don't Hit Me Up," I still reckon it sounds very sounds like Beyonce. I think it sounds better than
She's
Beyonce.
yeah, thank you. She's definitely always been someone that like if you want to be like anyone, I want to be like Beyonce,
Yeah.
honestly. But I've been heavily inspired by a lot of Anne Marie and Tate McRae,
Yeah.
a lot of Tate McRae that's been coming up, which was what Do Me Wrong was heavily inspired by. Her song She's All I Want to Be, and I'm really loving that sound. So I'm kind of playing around with that. Some co-writes. I've just kind of been even just playing around with some house music,
Yeah.
just on the side of things, you know, broadening kind of my sound, but I very much love the Beyonce, the Tate McRae's, the
Yeah.
Britney Spears, all that kind of side of things.
Oh yeah. As long as you don't say Tay Tay.
No, no, she's got a sound of her own, and I think, you know, she's killing it in her kind of
Yeah.
well, but yeah, I love the kind of indie pop kind of like
Yeah.
dancey kind of feel of things.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. So how long do we have to wait?
I think it'll be a few months, definitely. I want to get over to Melbourne
Yeah.
and kind of get that going with the producers. So the next one, the date is to be decided. Hopefully not too long because
Yeah.
I really want to get my music out. I mean, look, in my link tree, I've got my TikTok and Instagram in there. So I always post sneak peeks of all my music on there. So we can
Yeah.
always get excited through that together. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, that QR code you see on the screen over there and there, that QR code next to your name will take you to your link tree. So if anyone wants to follow you on Instagram and TikTok, but your Facebook doesn't work.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's so strange. I'll get that up and fixed then tonight, and then hopefully it should be good for everyone
Yeah.
by the
So
time this is out.
I thought I'd go on there and have a look and do some research and
Yeah.
yeah, but so you're still young. You're not old like the rest of us. We're as old as use Facebook.
No, that should be working. I don't know why that's not working. I'll get that all fixed up, and then we can all use that.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, that'd be good. I can't wait for new music to come out because it's I've got two
Yes,
tracks.
I'm very excited.
Yeah, they're both bangers. They're both awesome. So hopefully they go
Thank
really
you.
well for you. Well,
Thank
hopefully
you.
Do Me Wrong goes well,
Mhm.
and Don't Hit Me Up continues to do well.
Yes, Don't Hit Me Up has definitely been a big favorite of everyone so far, which was, I don't know, it makes me so happy that the first one's doing so well. But yeah, I've definitely got two ones at the moment that I'm really happy with and very excited about, and many more in the process of writing. So
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
very keen. Yeah.
I just lost what I was going to say. Hey, what's the scene like in South Australia? Is there much of a live scene?
Yeah, like there's definitely a lot of live scenes and everything. And I think the great thing about the music scene in South Australia is everyone knows everyone really. So like we get connected really well. The live scene is really great. Like I've got a lot of friends that are in bands, you know, we all go out and support each other. Like for the South Australian audience watching this, you know, the Cranker on a Wednesday night is always exciting with live bands.
Yeah.
You know, some of my friends in bands are playing. The only thing for myself as a pop artist is it's sometimes really hard to find a live performance to be able to perform because we are very much like an acoustic kind of set or a full band kind of sound. And for someone that is like wanting to create like with backup dancers, like lighting, different you know, backing tracks and everything, sometimes it can be hard to find that live sound. But hopefully we've got some things coming up, you know, trips to around Australia and kind of sussing that out. So yeah,
You got to
but
come to
other than
Perth.
that, it's actually sorry.
You got to come to Perth.
Oh, I will. I'll
Yeah.
have to. Part of my little tour around Australia.
Yeah, everyone skips Perth, so it'd be good to see you here.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll definitely have to come now.
Yeah, and also on your Instagram, are you a gym junkie as well?
Yes, yes. I absolutely love the gym. You know, my friends and I go there all the time.
Yeah.
It's something that I think it just kind of makes me feel good. It kind of, you know, inspires a bunch of different things. It's my moment, like free time. I just kind of go there and just, have fun.
Yeah. So when you sit down and you want to write a song, obviously you said there's a lot of co-writing, but if you were writing on your own, where do you get your what place do you get your inspiration mostly at?
Honestly, a lot of the time, it's either when I'm working at the bar or I'll just be lying down, like ready to go to bed, and suddenly just like a thought will pop up, and it's not even of what I want to write. It's like the perfect way of how to write it.
Yeah.
Like I'll always have things going on in my life that I'm like, oh, I want to write about this, this, and this, and this, but they're like cool concepts, but it's nothing in my head that I'm like, oh, that's punchy. I kind of want to write that right now. But yeah, a lot of the times it's that, or the classic in the shower. I'll be sitting there and suddenly just like a really cool line, whether it's the chorus, the first line, and I'm like, oh, that's it. I need to write about that.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Oh, Cool. It's funny you said something about the shower because I think I've got some questions here for you that I think one of them is
Yeah,
about the shower, but we'll get to that in a sec.
perfect.
Yeah. So cool. What we're going to do now, we'll get it out of the way. 10 questions on get to know Kaitlyn. So just bear with
Perfect.
me
Ready?
2 seconds. I've got to make sure I get the right button. Here we go. That one didn't do the whole video. It's done the short version for some
Well,
reason.
that's for sure.
Never mind. Never mind. All right. So these are 10 randomly chosen questions.
Perfect.
Okay. Question number 1. A food you can't get enough of.
Sushi by
Sushi.
far.
Cool. Leave that one for a bit. I'll leave it. Your most favorite place?
It has to be the beach.
Yep.
I absolutely love it.
What's your star sign?
I'm a Scorpio.
Okay, cool. A song that always makes you dance.
At the moment, I've got to say 10:35 by Tiesto and Tate McRae.
Yep. I thought, how could it not be Tate McRae? Hey, when I grow up, I want to be.
I mean, if it's not a musician, I always wanted to be a personal trainer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Favorite season?
Got to be summer.
Summer. Favorite song to sing in the shower?
Oh, that's a really tough one. Recently, it's been a lot of Billie Eilish. Sometimes I Love You by Billie Eilish.
Okay. Fill in the gap. My something got me into trouble.
My little sister.
Your little sister got you into trouble.
the
Not it's
time.
the other way around.
All the time.
Yeah.
No.
Favorite hangover cure?
Oh, I gotta say, sometimes I go for like rice from Vietnamese. I don't know why.
And the final question, I lost my something at the cinema.
I somehow always lose my phone. It's so bad.
I think everyone does.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going back into the gold lounge trying to find where you left your phone.
Oh, I know. Got my friend calling him, trying not to like disturb the movie.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, so let's move that away. So what's happening? What's coming up for Kaitlyn in the next few months? Anything exciting?
Next few months, a lot more songwriting, co-writes with people. I really want to get around the local scene, even around Australia, as I was saying. So, you know, even if there's any singer-songwriters listening to it, like literally just hit me up and
Well, you've got
let's
a song
create
saying,
something.
don't hit me up. So
I know.
mixed singles here. Mixed signals.
But yeah, no, honestly, I absolutely love kind of creating with other artists and stuff. So I want a lot of co-writes in the next few months.
Yeah.
And honestly, just trying getting my music out there, my unreleased stuff again on throughout TikTok and Instagram are my main ones. And yeah.
What about music videos?
Music videos, I always find, like, I've always wanted to do one. I think it's now creating the vision and just kind of getting out there and doing it. I think I have so many ideas for it. I actually just need to sit down with the crew and just be like, right, let's hash this out. Let's get it all done. Whether it's like, might get some dancers in and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I think that is definitely in the books to come. And I'm really excited for when I can do that because I love a good music video, honestly.
Oh, yeah. They're a dying thing now.
I know.
It's disappointing.
But I think they're honestly great. Like, I've seen so many artists in their music videos. I get excited for their music videos to come out. It just kind of brings the whole vision together, you know?
Yeah. Hey, I've got a controversial question for you. Do you think Triple J, right, with the top 100, should they be 100 Australian songs or should they have international acts?
I think that's a real tricky one. I am a big supporter for us Australian artists. You know, I feel like sometimes we don't get enough recognition. And especially with all your social media out there and everything, it's so easy for like, you know, your mainstream American artists to kind of come through. I think it is definitely based on how like what us Australians listen to. And like, you know, don't get me wrong, absolutely love Doja Cat, love Paint the Town Red. But I mean, everyone's saying it. I really love Dom Dollar for like, you know, on my side of things. I think it was really great to see G Flip up there too. But I honestly think we need some more Australian artists. I think that should be a really good thing to just kind of, you know, bring us into the light a little bit more. And yeah.
No, because what I noticed was, and I think it's been noticed in the past as well, is that American mainstream music gets voted into onto the Triple J,
Mm.
but the Australian music that goes onto the top 100 Triple J is alternate or indie music. There's no commercial pop music on.
Mm.
No commercial
No, I
artists
definitely
on
think
there.
you have a point there.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I think, like, again, absolutely love a lot of our mainstream American artists, but I think there's also a lot of different charts for them, and I think it would be really cool for like Triple J just to focus in on us Australian artists and really kind of highlight what talent we've got down here.
Yeah, because on our weekly wrap, we do the weekly wrap every Sunday, and we do 2 charts.
Yeah.
We do the ARIA single charts,
Mhm.
and they don't change. The top 10 top 10 in the ARIA charts or the ARIA singles charts haven't changed in the last 2 months. The songs are just rotating position. And the other chart is our chart, where people vote on the songs that we play on pop rock radio. So, and that's fluid. That changes every week because of people obviously listening and voting to different songs.
And I think that's a great way to go about it, because I think a lot of even just listeners, sometimes we want to hear like new music but don't even know where to look, because everyone gets comfortable in listening to what's already out there, which is great, and a lot of the stuff is fantastic. But I think there are so many artists out there that I've even listened to getting into music that I think are absolutely fantastic and don't have enough recognition. So it's really cool to be able to like see all that and then find new artists to listen to.
Yep. So they made it really hard for us as well, because we obviously on the internet music, not radio station, so we don't get AMRAP, so we don't get new music put on AMRAP. We don't get access to it. So for when we do our segment for new music, I'm going to get it off Spotify.
Yeah.
And so all the new music that Spotify push, it's all American. There's no, you won't find an Australian artist on the new music chart unless you Keith Urban.
I think it's definitely something difficult that like all of us artists, like, you know, upcoming artists are definitely experiencing. But having people like you guys viewing us and like pushing our music as well, like obviously means so much to us. And I think it's a really great thing there. But yeah.
Well, hopefully we can keep doing it forever and ever, and hopefully AMRAP will let us back in.
100%. They need to.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, we're going to start winding up. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for the chat.
Thank you.
So
no worries. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.